WWE Smackville took place tonight in Nashville, Tennessee, the Music City, and the whole show was themed with a guitar as the logo. Everything appeared under a guitar, the ring entrances, the nameplate. It looked kind of cool, but you really didn't have a cool stage. It could have been like a big rock and roll stage, but this was basically just a host show. And what they did was did an hour-long show, and it was basically an hour of SmackDown on the house show. I don't even know why they had to do this show. There's no point of this. It was a complete waste of time, but here's what happened. You had Nakamura come out first, and he was supposed to face Finn Balor and defend his Intercontinental title after he beat Balor at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view, but Balor, of course, didn't show up. So what we had is Nakamura comes out, and he challenges Balor, and Balor's not there. The ref counts to 10, but before he counts to 10, he's at 9, and Ali's music hits. Ali comes out. Ali challenges Nakamura to match, and you have Nakamura against Ali. Had a good match. I thought this was my favorite match. I liked this better than the main event. To be honest, I thought this was a good match. I enjoyed it. Crowd was into it. Ali was very good, and Nakamura, it looks like at least for once in his career in WWE, he actually gave a shit and he tried here. They had a decent match, and you had a solid outing, I thought, from both guys. Nakamura eventually gets the one with the Kinshasa. He's still a Intercontinental champion, and he'll keep his belt. Up next, you go to the worst part of the show by far, and that's this whole Elias segment. So because it's in Nashville and, of course, Music City, they're going to do a big Elias concert, and this was the worst part of the show by far. This part absolutely sucked. I thought it was shitty. This was fucking miserable to watch. It went on and on and on and on. It would never end. He basically had Elias comes out. He plays a quick track on the guitar to get us started, and he's about to do his concert, and the fans are booing, and they want him to go because it just goes on and on. He drags it out forever. It's just, I just had to change the channel sometimes when you see this. It went on. It's like they stalled for time, and I found out by watching this. It's an hour-long show. They decide they get to cut out the women's match. I wanted to watch that. It was going to be Bayley, Charlotte, and Alexa. I like all three of them. I'm a big fan of all three women. I don't get to see Alexa. I don't get to see Charlotte. I don't get to see Bayley. That's the one match I wanted to see more than anything because that's a cool triple threat match. I wanted to watch that match more than any other match on this show. I really didn't care about Nakamura's match. I didn't care for the main event. I didn't certainly give two shits about Elias. That's the one match I really wanted to see. I think they might have had it before the show, but that's what I was really looking forward to watching, and they fucking cut that. What the fuck? That was just fucking horrible. I mean, this is shit. This just is the worst thing I've ever seen. I fucking hate Elias, man. He needs to go. Then he starts singing a song about Shane McMahon. It just goes on and on. The one funny thing is he talks about Johnny Cash, and he says before Johnny Cash died, he said the Titans would never win the Super Bowl. Yeah, of course the Titans are never going to win the Super Bowl, but you don't waste Johnny Cash's name on a segment like this, WWE. This was fucking abysmal. He finally mentions Kevin Owens. He comes out. I thought we were going to at least see Owens bash Elias with the guitar. What I really thought would happen, actually, I thought for sure it's going to be Double J. Jeff Jarrett's going to come out. That's exactly what I was expecting, Double J. Instead, it's Elias and Kevin Owens, and Owens challenges him to a match. It's like, all right, I thought Owens would just smash with the guitar, hit him with the stunner, and that's it. They actually have a match. It's just boring as fuck. I don't care about this fucking match or this fucking feud. Owens wins, and this just sucked. So we go backstage, and we see Kofi Kingston doing an interview with Sarah Schreiber, who was interviewing him. Didn't really care. I don't know. It was just kind of an interview. Kofi gives her pancakes at the end, and she looked really awkward. I don't know if she's very good at this, to be honest. So, yeah, we get the women's match. A match I really wanted to see more than anything on the show. We get that scrapped. So, yeah, no Charlotte, Alexa, or Bayley. Instead, we get this main event I don't give a shit about. Kofi Kingston against Samoa Joe against Dolph Ziggler. Who's going to win? I wonder who. I didn't care about this match. I just don't care. I could give two shits about this match. Kofi won. Yeah, of course he was going to win. Don't care. I don't know what's going to happen at SummerSlam, but this match was just a nothing match to me. So, yeah, this show sucked. This was a waste of time. No need to ever do a show like this again. Very forgettable show. And in my opinion, a total waste of time and a total forgettable show. I've already forgotten about it, and I haven't even finished reviewing it. Just a nothing show.